I'm transparent. When you see my big, overjoying smile, when you hear my elaborate voice, when you shake my small, delicate, soft hands, I ask you to realize something. My smile was never so big, it was never so lasting and filled with joy. See, my smile is so complex. I mean, when I reflect on the pain I've experienced, and the betrayal and the amount of rejection I've gotten, and the loss of so many people who used to mean so much to me, and those dark things that I've buried so deep and repressed, certain memories of mistakes that I've made, I may drop a tear. But then all I can do is smile. I smile because my Father has wiped away my tears. My Father has comforted me in my darkest hour. He has been my strength and provider. When no one quite understood, my Father has loved me at my worst. When I didn't even understand His love, when I took advantage of His grace, when I had no sight of the things He was protecting me from, He's my refuge in times of despair. No matter how much I didn't show my love for Him, He was always there. You may say, "Come on, Jazmine. You never been through anything. How could you be so sure?" There's things my closest friends may not know, my parents may not know. All you can do is judge what you see. And honestly, that's all I wanted you to do, to just focus on my image. But I'm transparent. My voice, when I hear myself speak, sometimes I don't even recognize who I am, the wisdom that I've gained, the knowledge that I've obtained, the experiences I've interpreted. It's not me, it's God. I studied mathematical algebra for about 6 years, and formulas and equations and theories still don't quite add up to me. But God, He's different. He knows how bad I yearn to hear His voice and learn His knowledge, and He feels my desire for Him to guide every single step that I take. He can hear my voice when I need Him, my God. He says, just listen and relate. Every psychological tactic my dad has exposed me to, every experience my mother shared with me about her clients, every example relating to people that I've read in Dale Carnegie's book, everything I've learned in sociology class, every sermon I've heard, every word of encouragement my grandmother has given me, or even the honest opinions of my friend Janae. All these things relate. When I realized this, I realized the Bible is the same way. See, I'm learning how to actually relate the voice of God to my present everyday life. This is how the wisdom, advice, words of encouragement, or knowledge that I say, text, or type is derived directly from God's energy out of my lips. See, He's just using me as a willing vessel. I'm not above you, I'm not any better than you. I'm transparent. My hands, they're clean. Psalm chapter 24, verses 3 through 4 says, "Who may ascend to the mountain of the Lord? Who may stand in His holy place? The one who has clean hands and a pure heart, who does not trust in an idol or swear by a false God." When I dedicated my life to Christ, God freed me from slavery of sin. Do you know what I mean by slavery? Every time I had sex with a boyfriend, every time I put my lips on a bottle and then got behind a wheel, every time I uttered a lie to my parents, every time I spoke a harsh word to anyone, I felt I felt filthy. I was telling the devil, "I'm yours. You own me." I felt filthy and I didn't know why. I felt fake and didn't know why. I didn't know my reason or place and didn't know why. I thought I was happy, but I wasn't. Now I know why. I see why. I feel why. I hear why. I wasn't God's. See, God wanted me to be His so bad. He made my sinful life so lost and confusing and empty. It meant nothing. It was worthless. But back to my hands now, because I'm clean. When I touch someone's hands, whether it be shaking their hand, grabbing their hand for prayer, or just placing my hands on theirs, I feel something. I feel a connection. I feel their pain. And out of absolutely nowhere, I want to help them. I have an urge to help them. My point is clear. I truly do not look like what I've been through. Every accomplishment that I have, every strength, everything that I am, everything you see now was not too long ago nothing. It wasn't through God. It was through the world. It was through me. Wherever you are right now, wherever your place is, your insecurities, wherever you're weak, however much pain you feel from your past, you're not alone. I was once that girl. No, I may not understand what your life is like. No, I may not understand. Yes, your circumstances are completely different. And listen, our individual experiences has affected us differently, but God has given us this life, this divine life, for a reason. And whether you're under the sound of my voice, reading my words, or just seeing my face, I want you to see me and the things that I've experienced and the pain that I've went through and the way that I draw close to Christ. I want you to see me as a reflection of yourself. Be transparent.